I have over 30 years in the hospitality industry, and I love sharing what works when you're traveling and what does not. Today, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to give you a tip from the hotel industry. Hopefully, you can take this and make better decisions. I'm going to talk about online travel agencies, which are Expedia and Booking, and there are others, but those are primarily the two that you're probably familiar with. People don't realize that actually things like websites like Expedia, they actually own quite a few other websites and you wouldn't really know it. Travelocity, you've got Orbitz, Hotels.com, you have Ingencia, among many others, and those are all owned by Expedia. Now, it's not necessarily a bad thing. They're not being dishonest. It's just that they want to make sure that they're saturated the market. So when you're going to go comparison shop, you're basically going to land on their site pretty much many times. Booking is the same way. I wanted to really talk about the different markets with those websites. So Hotels.com primarily focuses on inexpensive rates for hotels only. You've got then Ingencia, which is a part of Expedia, and they really target the corporate traveler. I then would say if you want packages, go with Expedia itself because they are good with booking hotel, traveling on airlines, and overnight excursions. So those are really sort of a different target as you're going along. Also, Expedia wants you to be a part of their reward system. So that brings you back every time you book. You get points or whatever, you get some discounts. So Expedia has a lot of these websites so that you'll sign up for multiple different programs and rewards. Again, not really bad, but you just want to be aware of it. One of the last things I wanted to talk about was when you're booking online, let's say you go to booking.com and you see many different hotels listed, you pick the date that you want to go, and you're doing comparisons between the hotels. I really encourage you, before you make any decision, go and click through the entire process with the hotel that you want to book. Meaning, make sure that it's apples to apples comparison. If you want to have a non-refundable rate, make sure that that's a non-refundable. You get a cheaper rate, but you don't realize that you're locked in. Some hotels will include breakfast, some will not. Those rates don't always reflect that on the outside. They're obviously going to give you the cheaper of the rates. The last thing is that when you're calling a hotel,